killings. Rise up and defend yourself. Middle Belt challenge Nigerian citizens. Enough is enough. Rise up and defend yourself. This administration, this government does not really care very much about you, and we know that is a cow government, and what they really want and all that they really stand for is mostly the cow rather than human being, and them telling you that you should just stay put and everything may not be the solution because they don't even have the solution themselves. They are overwhelmed, to be very candid. We've seen the governor of Castina State tells his people that they should all acquire weapon and defend themselves. As a matter of fact, Samuel Otom is one of the governors who is now, getting the National Assembly in his states. So people tell you not to do anything about it, and they are doing nothing about it when they are in the position to ensure that nothing happens to you to a large extent what they need to do. So these are some of the things and activities going on. And the Middle Belt is saying, Nigerians, I think it is high time you do the right thing and protect yourself. Nigerian government has no capacity to be able to protect you. Please don't forget to give us a thumbs up. Subscribe if this is your first time. Let's get all the details. The regional group further worried by the insights invasion of some communities and attack killings of killings carried out by Fulani herdsmen. The Middle Belt Forum has called on the people of the region to rise up and defend themselves in the face of government abandoning their constitutional responsibility of defending them or seemingly seeing concern. The regional group further revealed that an attack on any of the community will be met with adequate response and consequences. MBF took their position after a two-day meeting of the National Executive Council held in Nasarawa. It also called on all federal government to take urgent steps to return displaced community to their ancestral land as their territories cannot be taken by force by Fulani herdsmen. According to the communion message sent out, the issue at the end of the meeting and signed by its national president, Dr. Kweju Betros, the further lamented that the incite invasion of Fulani militants on several communities across the Middle Belt region, in particular, and other parts of the country in general, have assured genocide and online cleansing of the land, which is wrong. This attempt has left in the wake mind-blogging massacre that has carried on in communities and displaced the indigenous of the very people of that place. At various displaced person IDP current camp now, the federal government should take urgent steps to return the displaced communities and ensure that people are looked after and given the relevant support to be able to move on with their life. Nigerian citizens must take full responsibility to ensure that they are safe because the current administration, if do not rise up to the constitutional responsibility, Nigerians will have to rise up and defend themselves. If Nigerians rise up and defend themselves, these Fulanis are not enough to ensure these Fulanis are not enough to cause the kind of mayhem that they are carrying on. They are seemingly succeeding with what they are doing because they've gotten some form of support, and Nigerians must not allow this. You have a right to protect yourself. So my people, now waiting they happen be this. Nigerians, they don't want to say where say make una look after on ourselves for this administration. They not get any love for people. Which they do be say they say be calm, stay calm, but nothing is happening. Stay calm and you're doing nothing about the present predicament. People are going through a lot, people are dying, and everybody is quiet and just watching and asking the people to stay calm. Remember what happened in Plateau? Yes, in Plateau, Jos. The House of Assembly had to call on the people to look after themselves, to protect themselves. And guess what? Before you could say Jack Robinson, guess what? The Nigerian Muhammadu Buhari has sent people to the states to lock up the State House of Assembly. That is still a matter for another day that Nigerians are still looking at, and watching. They will not do anything, and they ask Nigerians not to do anything about the present predicament that they found themselves. What is going on in Nigeria is that those who should seemingly take responsibility leave their constitutional responsibility and leave people to chance. The people that are dying every single day from the hands of those who who have no records to responsibility to ensure that these people are looked after are the ones going about and saying you cannot do this, you cannot do that, you cannot rise up and defend yourself. And those who are saying you cannot defend yourself have nothing to provide or to do to ensure that people are safe. So these are part of the problem ongoing in this country. And for us to be safe, everyone at some point, we need to come to a place of dialogue where the government of the day and everyone will sit down and have really a town hall meeting. What do we want? What do we want? And how are we going to get to it? These Fulanis that are carrying out these atrocities, if Nigerians seriously stand up and defend themselves, are they up to the number? Can they stand? Because the government, saying that let's allow the security forces so that we do not break down into a state of anarchy. Yeah, it's giving them more rights and more power because this administration seems very much to be supporting them. What Buhari said when he came on air is that he does not know Fulani to carry AK-47. For the fact that you do not know Fulani to carry for AK-47, that they only carry sticks, does not mean that they are not carrying AK-47. Why not put up a committee and investigate the allegations against the very said Fulanis and see for yourself? Can everybody be lying against them? What have they done to the people? That everybody just picks on the community of the Fulanis. What did they do? That everybody is saying the Fulanis have done A, they've done B. What have they done? These are questions we must ask ourselves. Muhammadu Buhari is not ready to tell himself the truth because he's ready, to take a position alongside his brothers. And that is why Nigeria, it is the way it is today. Everybody has a responsibility. Yes, if you cannot speak, if you have no potential to be able to bring change to the current predicament, you can pray. Trust me, you can pray. Because these things that are going on, we will not allow it to go on. Because if we continue at the rate at which things are going, at the end of the day, will there be Nigeria for us? That's the question we must ask ourselves. That is the one big question we must continue to ask ourselves. You see, and everyone that has opportunity to do something in the current predicament and do not do it, when things go wrong, have themselves to blame. Leave us a comment. We'd love to hear from you. Please don't forget to give us a thumbs up, like or share, subscribe. Click on the notification button so you can get all our latest news. God bless you. Bye for now.